Welcome to the Take a Listing Today podcast, where our hosts Jim Studebaker and Todd Robertson give you strategies to get you out of the office right now so you can take a new listing today. And now, here's Jim and Todd.
Hello, we are back. Jim and Todd, the Take a Listing Today podcast. And over in the palatial corner
is our wonderful producer by the name of Lisa Gray.
Hey!
It is very plush.
Yes.
Very plush.
You have shelving back there. You've got...
I like to come in here and take naps. It's like, this is just really plush.
That's a nice chair.
How can you nap after eating all that healthy stuff that we've been having?
Right. Yeah. You're not going to nap, and you have enough water there to survive a hurricane. So why are you stockpiling back there for some reason?
I don't know what's going on there.
She doesn't know what's going on in her own section.
She admits she has no idea what's going on. Okay, well, welcome to our show today. Today, we have a wonderful topic.
Ooh.
It is 3 strategies to prevent your real estate deals from going south.
And you know what? The topic is timely. If you open up your news feed in the morning, this topic is prevalent in Wall Street Journal.
Now, what if you're dealing with a referral and they're moving south to Florida? You want your deal to go south.
Then go south in that case.
Right?
That's next week's podcast.
There's always an exception to
right. Okay. And you know what? Speaking of other podcasts, last week, of course, we had on Kimberly Knox. And this week, we're going to give away her book.
Here, it's right
because we had it here.
And by the way, that book will give you... every recipe. Don't fall off the chair. This book will give you recipes.
Sorry,
some you'll like, some you won't. How to make smoothies, how to make stuff at home. All because why? We're eating processed food, people's energy levels, people's health. So,
I mean, how do you think Todd and I look so good?
Right.
She's kind of like the energy guru. I mean, that's what I call her, right?
Well, great point. And I was going to say, if you did not see last week's show, go see it. She showed up with congruency. You can tell she lives her message.
Oh, totally.
She wasn't just here, just a...
And it's not just about, I've learned how to cook healthy meals. It's not just about, eat protein, do this, don't do that. There's a whole philosophy behind it that has to do with science.
Right.
She's very well studied, really bright woman. So when she's talking about what you should be eating, it really even breaks down to the time of year based on the organs. Her book actually is broken down by organs, the cookbook. So if it's the time of year where she was just saying we're in liver season, you're really trying to help support your liver, there's certain things you can eat to support your liver. So think about that. You don't actually have to take an herb. I know people will do that, right? They'll take an herb, a supplement to support their liver, that kind of thing. How about eating food that supports your liver or eating certain foods that will give you sustained energy all day? So I love that there's a lot of layers underneath her decisions for why eat this, why eat that. And the food tastes good too. Exactly.
And it's probably important to share, just so they don't think we're promoting some random guru, but the reason we found her was end of last year. We had a couple of people going through some health challenges. Yeah. And people started doing homework and boom, went right to her. And then she was incredible for those people. Yep. So we brought her in for what is called called the life-changing event, I think.
Yes,
right. Life-changing event.
Yes,
right.
So every month she comes in and she cooks an amazing. Well, sometimes it doesn't even cook because it's a huge salad.
Yeah.
But yeah, she brings in amazing food, prepares it in front of us, and explains the reasoning behind it. There's a reason I'm holding this cilantro in my hand. Right. Like, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So. But good point. We didn't just find her on the side of a road.
Right.
She's been coming into ProspectsPLUS
for the company.
She started last year, right?
Yeah.
January.
And then,
I think, right around December, January.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're making smoothies in the kitchen ever since then.
Right.
That's the kind of thing that people say the first of the year, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get healthy.
Yes.
We are in May, basically, right?
And
we're in May.
And we've changed the culture of our lunches.
Yeah. And every day they make these green smoothies. So this is 5 months in and they're still doing it. Most people just, forget it. I'm done.
Yeah.
So, but they feel so good. That's why they keep doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. So, 3 strategies to prevent your real estate deals from going south. In recent months, more than 15% of home sales fell through nationwide, according to a Redfin analysis. If you're a Phoenix, Las Vegas, or Tampa agent, you're undoubtedly familiar with this. These cities have the highest number of incomplete real estate deals. Now, according to a survey from Cinch Home Services, The top 5 reasons for these derailments include:
Reason number 1.
the buyer walked,
Reason number 2.
the buyer's mortgage application was denied,
Reason number 3.
the seller backed out,
And number 4.
the home inspection didn't pass,
The final one, number 5.
the home didn't appraise.
Anybody dealt with these topics?
I bet you a lot
Those are
of people.
a lot of things, yes. So look, don't wait for your deals to start falling apart. Being proactive rather than reactive will help avoid some more common problems. And here are your 3 strategies.
Ooh, this first one's a big one.
It is strategy number 1, vet the buyer.
I bet you this is something when you're a brand new agent that you run into more often than, once
True.
you get burned
Yes.
with this, not because you're so excited. You've got your
If you're a new
license.
agent, you'll take whatever you
you're
can
out
get.
there. Yeah. You're like, oh, I got a buyer.
Oh, yeah.
And then later you realize, oh,
You're
there's a lot of looky-loos. There's a lot of, you could spend your whole, run through a tank of gas.
Right.
These people are goofing around. Yeah.
In every real estate office, there are agents that have gone through that, unless they've had a broker
Yeah.
that was strong enough that helped them here and says, hey, it doesn't matter if it's your relative, if it's a neighbor, qualify 100% of the people, 100% of the time, treat it like a business.
Especially right now, I would imagine with you've got these mortgage rates a little bit higher. To be able to qualify, it's a different game now.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, they've got to really know, a buyer's got to know what they're doing before they're stepping out into the market and looking at things, or it's just going to be, unfortunately, a waste of everyone's time. So, sadly.
We don't want to waste time like that. So according to the Cinch survey, 42% of derailed deals in recent months resulted from a denied loan application. Buyer's agents should thoroughly vet their clients to ensure they qualify for a loan and they're prepared to financially complete the deal. Listing agents might want to consider requesting a recent pre-approval letter from the lender written within the last 30 days.
That's happening a lot right now, right? We personally know people that got a pre-approval letter. Well, 6 months or 9 months later, things change, and now they need a new letter, and hopefully they didn't get any more debt.
Oh yeah, that's a big
a
big oopsie.
Yes,
That's what people do that aren't familiar with making these big purchases.
Shouldn't have financed that new car right before the closing on the house. Oops.
Oops, I should have waited.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Additionally, ensure that the buyer has a lock on the interest rate. Buyers that have a mortgage rate lock are more likely to close the purchase versus those that still need a rate lock, according to Zonderholm.
Sounds good, yeah.
Zonderholm's chief economist Ali Wolf.
Wow.
Now, Jason, are we back to this, Lisa?
Is she messing with you again?
There's no Betty Rubble. These are real
Not today.
people. These are real people.
All right, Jason Gelios, author of How to Think Like a Realtor, offers up some signs for a listing agent to be on the lookout for that might indicate that the buyer isn't as strong as you might hope.
And you know what? These are great things right here. And don't be afraid to throw these out because it's going to tighten up your deal. If they get scared about what you're about to go over right now, then next you got to move on.
Here's what to look forward to. And I think I saw all of these. 1, a small down payment.
Oh.
2, a request for credits or concessions from the seller.
Yep.
Yeah, if they lead with that.
Yes.
It's not good.
By the way, I want all this stuff for free.
Yeah. Leading into the deal, not the time.
And finally, a pre-approval letter from an unfamiliar lender.
Written in crayon.
Written by your neighbor. Can you write me a letter real quick, please?
If it says Steve's Bank, location in a Winnebago over in the Walmart parking lot, that's probably
Down by
not
the
a
river.
good...
Right.
Fan down by the river.
Skip that one.
Not good. All right. So strategy number 1 is vet your buyers. Strategy number 2, tighten up those contingency timelines.
And these are critical because you can build these into the contract knowing what the market is right now. So you can build in, hey, if we go longer than this, this and this have to happen. Or if it goes longer than this, I'm not. So you can handle these things up front.
Right. So not too long ago, we were engulfed in a...
Hot. Oh, you got to play that song. Feeling hot.
That was going through my head right there when I stopped talking.
She can just sing it for us. We don't need to.
Yeah, we don't need the song now.
Feeling hot. I only
Okay.
know the
Wait a minute.
3 words.
I've got her volume over
Can
here.
we turn her down? Wait a minute. 15 viewers just turned off. Okay, let's stop doing
No,
that.
they turned it up.
Oh, they turned it up.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay. We're engulfed in a hot seller's market, so much so that the word contingency almost became obsolete. Now the supply and demand balance has changed. Ali J. Yale at money.com reminds us. Buyers have leverage ushering in a new age of contingency-laden deals. Homebuyers now will agree to buy a house and be doing the inspection and then cut out because they found another home they love more, cautions a Redfin agent in Las Vegas. Before accepting a contract, counsel your client to counter with a request to shorten any overly long contingency timelines. The less time the buyers have to shop around for another home while still under contract on your listing, the better.
See, and I like what you just mentioned because this goes back to what we've talked about numerous times. You've got to get strong at your game. In other words, if there's fear and uncertainty out there, I mean, think about Kimberly's congruency, right? Get that strong at prospecting, presentation, close to where you have a relaxed sense of confidence and go out and do what other people are not doing right now.
That's right. Which brings us to strategy number 3. Number 1 was vet the buyer. Number 2 was tighten up the contingencies. And number 3 is consider a pre-sale home inspection.
Exactly. And this is beautiful.
brilliant,
And if they balk at this, that tells you something.
That will tell you something might be off.
Yeah.
Nearly 40% of failed real estate deals can be blamed on home inspection results. We get it. Many agents hesitate to recommend a pre-listing home inspection to their clients. Some say it's because it presents additional disclosure items, but whatever the reason, the truth about the home will come out in the buyer's inspection report anyway. Be proactive so your client has the full picture of what she's facing when the buyer's inspection results come in. This allows your client to fix or replace anything you're sure will be an issue for a buyer. At the very least, you'll have time to strategize how to handle negotiations if there are any problems with that home.
And that's a great key point right there, because if you're able to get the inspection ahead of time,
Right.
which should be the case, like if you're a seller, you don't want to hide anything and have it come out later.
Right.
Well, let's say 4 or 5 things come out. Well, now we have some logical negotiation points to where
Right.
it's not contentious. It's fact based.
That would be
Right.
something that would make your listing stick out if you had a pre-home
Completely.
Right.
inspection done and you let a potential buyer look at it. and
Right.
say, hey,
Yeah. Because I know there's
Wow, it
no
passed.
mystery. They're walking around like,
That's a great point.
Is that a wet, dried up spot on
Talk
the
about how to
ceiling?
separate your listing from all the other noise
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
imagine putting a sign writer on it. It's already happened.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Well done.
All right. So 3 strategies. And if you implement those 3 strategies, then none of your deals will go south.
Unless you're moving south.
Or
So
less.
just
Exactly.
tighten up your game. Think about these 3 strategies. What resonates with you? Hit home with this. Get strong at your game right now. Some people are pulling back and we have other people going stronger. And guess what? When the market gets normal again, which it will, they get all the listings. Everybody else goes
Right.
away.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm excited because, normally we just give away our coffee mugs and
Oh,
T-shirts
that's
and
right.
stuff, which I've seen on eBay before. So that's not cool. Stop doing that, people.
I've seen them at people's houses where they have pen holder. I've seen them in kitchens where there's utensils in them.
Yeah. Or
Toilet brush.
that was actually funny.
That was, you know what? She was funny today.
Doesn't even really fit in there
Right.
very well.
It must be the green drinks.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Her energy level is exploding right now.
So as if you were fortunate enough last week to see Kimberly Knox on our show, you know that she left by one of her cookbooks in high demand.
And
we're
it's
going to...
also signed.
Is it
Oh,
really?
is it?
Yep.
Oh.
Go here.
Yep. Oh, look at that. It's signed with a heart even.
Ah,
Mm,
she has
interesting.
nice signature too.
Wow.
Mine would look horrible on.
Yeah,
Right.
mine does look horrible.
Not a good idea.
So I think we will call a fine customer of ProspectsPLUS.com and give away not only the T-shirt,
Yes.
not only the coffee mug, but a copy of Kimberly's book.
And a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Ooh,
Is
that's
that a bit much?
No,
Okay,
not
fine.
for our customers.
If the producer says that we do it,
For
okay.
our customers, it's not too much.
All right, I'm not the one who has to come up with this money, so okay, whatever.
Oh, it's
So-
it's coming out of your check.
So as per usual, you're not going to get much out of that check.
Right.
We have a variety of postcards given to us by our friends at ProspectsPLUS.com. All current customers sending out these wonderful cards. And
Fresh off the press.
Todd is going to, at random, pick out a winner for today.
Oh, an open house card. I
Very
like
nice.
this. Get some traffic. Ocala, Florida.
Okay, right up the road from our studio.
We are calling Lisa. Would you like her phone number, Lisa?
Yes, I do.
There's 2 numbers here. Let's hope the first one is the right one. 352 615 3659.
Hello, this is Lisa.
Lisa, this is Jim and Todd and Lisa. We have a Lisa over here as well with the Take a Listing Today podcast. We're on the air and we are calling you because we have a postcard that you placed with ProspectsPLUS.com for an open house up in Ocala.
Yes.
Yeah, and
I did.
We're amazed at the back of it, real estate statistics for the zip code up here. This must have taken you hours to come up with all these numbers.
Absolutely, it did.
Wait a minute. That's not what you were supposed to say.
That. Lisa, you should take credit for all this. I like it.
Absolutely.
So we're on our podcast, and we're glad you answered. We just wanted to ask you a couple of questions, like, are you doing a campaign? I love how you're doing an open house here to get some traffic. What made you pick this one, and what kind of marketing are you doing in that area?
Well, this is a great house, and it was one of my regular clients who they purchase homes and they renovate them to make them special, and then they try to offer them at a really good price so that either first-time home buyers or families can come in and take advantage and have a really nice, solid house with a nice, big piece of property and get settled and start their future. So why I chose this particular campaign is because, as you know, we're shifting in a market to where it's turning a little bit into the buyer's market from a seller's market. And I wanted to make sure all the buyers, if they wanted to take advantage of coming out and seeing a beautiful home like this, that they could at no obligation and just come visit and see what's out there on the market and what kind of pricing.
Well done. Great. That's a great thought process. Share with those listening and watching right now how they could get in touch with you and or send referrals your way. What city and state you are?
I'm in Ocala, and I am licensed in the whole state of Florida. I like to stay in north central Florida if I can to make it convenient. But my number is 352-615-3659, or you can go to my website at findmyhomewithlisa.com. And I will be happy to help you in any way I can.
I was going to say, I have a feeling just by chatting with you, when somebody sends you a referral, you're going to take it to the finish line. I have a feeling, yes?
Oh, absolutely. I try to help as many people as I can get to what they need. I'm a problem solver, so anything you need, just let me know, and we'll do our best.
Wow, nice. Well, we're impressed that you spent a couple hours making that postcard up with all those stats on the back of it. But I would like to mention,
and yeah, there's other neighborhoods I can do the same thing for.
Well,
so
I'm sure you could if you got the time. But for those viewers of ours that don't have that kind of time, ProspectsPLUS.com actually lets you type in a zip code, and then they provide all the stats for you, and it takes like 10 seconds. So you might want to.
Maybe I did that. I did that.
Maybe or maybe not. Really? Okay. Well, you had us going there for a while, Lisa. So I just wanted to set the record straight there. You seem.
Thank you so much. They knew I was teasing, but you guys are wonderful. Thanks for calling me today.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Well, you're going to like us even more because
we have a special treat for you. Explain.
We do have a treat. We have a book here. I don't know if you saw our show last week or if you've even never heard of us. But anyway, that's not important right now. We have a book here. We had a guest, Kimberly Knox, was on our show last week. She is all about how to eat the right stuff, not eating healthy, but eating the right stuff
eating for anti-aging, eating so you don't get diseases and exactly.
Awesome.
Right. So we would like to give you a chance to win Kimberly's book.
It's signed too, by the way.
It is signed.
Yeah.
And as per usual, we'll also throw in a coffee mug and a t-shirt, a new t-shirt at that, from the Take a Listing Today podcast. But all you have to do is answer a simple.
There's more.
Our producer.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
$100 gift card for almost anything on.
You probably don't need that though, do you, Lisa?
Yeah.
She needs to.
I can always use it. I'll give it to one of my clients.
No, it's a gift card for Prospects Plus for you to use.
So you can use more.
Plus. Yes, I absolutely.
So you can use on your marketing.
I love Prospects Plus.
Yeah.
However, for you to win, though, you have to answer a question, and some of these questions are challenging.
If you want, you give the T-shirt to one of your clients. They would really appreciate that.
Okay.
So, Lisa, I'm going to read you a very simple Take a Listing Today podcast trivia question and 3 possible answers, and all you have to do is give us the correct answer. And if you can do that, you win everything.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Give it a shot.
You've got this. You got this.
Here is your question. What ailment kills most fruit flies? Is it A, being smashed by humans? Is it B, constipation?
Oh, boy.
What?
Or is it C, eating rotten fruit?
I thought this was a family show.
Look, these are all just normal
I will
things.
say, what kills fruit flies? I would say number 1.
Number 1, being smashed by humans.
Probably most effective. I mean, you could try and bind them up with some food that, maybe...
Right. Or some pesticides. But be good to her. Be good to her.
Is it being smashed by those pesky humans?
Oh, Lisa, you would have loved it. You would have loved the book, the prizes, the shirts. Oh.
That is unfortunate. The correct answer is constipation.
You know what?
Serious?
I think we give her another shot, don't we, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm feeling like really
Right.
unhappy with my experience here.
After talking about
the
cooking
show.
and cleansing and stuff, now
I thought that was just like a joke, the second and third.
I did too.
I'm sorry, the most
That's why I didn't
effective thing is to just smash them.
Somebody did the research on that, and apparently, well, I won't go into it. So why don't we just try another question, Lisa? Because we like you. We're going to give you another shot.
Here we go. This one's for real.
Let's try this one. In Colorado, it is illegal to keep what on your porch?
Oh, that's an easy one.
Would it be A, a couch, B, a hammock, or C, a snake?
Well, you got to have a couch to see what the neighborhood's going
You
on.
may not be able to control a snake getting on your porch. I mean, that you could just be in the house and one slithers by.
Or if you got a hammock out there and you're like,
Okay, I don't know either.
So a hammock, a couch, or a snake.
yes.
This doesn't sound very fair, Lisa, but go ahead and give it a go.
I'm gonna say a hammock because maybe the birds could get caught up in that because Colorado has a lot of beautiful wildlife. So I'm gonna say hammock.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want the hammock, the birds to get caught up in the hammock. Because you see that happen so often. Show me hammock.
Well, you never know.
Oh.
I'm terrible at this.
Lisa,
Oh my goodness.
Lisa, just so you know, nobody's good at this because the questions are all goofy, okay? So you're doing great.
The actual answer is couch.
Okay.
Couch.
You cannot have a couch
So you can't
on
have
your
a couch
porch.
and sit and see what's going on in the local
Apparently not.
neighborhood.
Maybe I should have phoned a friend or something. Maybe,
If it's a lawn chair, that would have been okay. Just
She's
not a
a
couch.
trooper, and her postcard was so good. Let's give her third time's a charm.
One more question. One more.
All right, one more question. I got a good feeling about this one, Lisa, and we're still going to include everything for you, even the gift card.
The whole pack. Nobody's ever won this much stuff. Maybe that's why this is so challenging, right? No one's ever won.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole package.
Okay.
Here you go. On what hill was the Battle of Bunker Hill actually fought?
Trick question.
Was it A?
I know it is.
Was it A, Breed Hill, B, Braun Hill, or C, Benny Hill?
Okay, well, you can eliminate.
It was A.
Oh, she knows right away.
A, Breed Hill?
She was probably a history major.
All right, show us Breed Hill. Yes! Breed Hill.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Todd, what does Lisa win?
She won the whole kit and caboodle. She won a $100 gift card for just about anything good on ProspectsPLUS.com. A signed book from Kimberly, which will change your life and vitality. A Prospect Plug set of mugs, not just one. She gets a set.
A whole set. Wow.
And take a Listening Today podcast shirt that one day will be worth something or be used as a
towel or
a nightgown or a
rag, something.
Pajamas. So congratulations.
Did you drop your phone? Are you so excited?
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll email you the gift card and we'll get everything in the mail to you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Awesome.
Lisa.
Take care.
Bye.
Y'all have a blessed week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sounds like there was a strong wind that blew up or something.
Yeah, or her convertible top.
Something happened. She was just so elated. She stuck her phone out the window, and I don't know what happened there.
Leaping in the air.
Well, that was fun.
That was all right, huh?
I like the Benny Hill music there, by the way.
I thought that was appropriate. Yeah, a little Benny Hill. Anything is funnier with Benny Hill music playing in the background, I feel.
By the way, here's that postcard. Auto-populate the back auto-populates. You put
That's
in
a brand
zip
new
code.
feature. Brand new.
Yep, and it auto-populates local stats for that zip code.
Or if you want on the front,
For
there's
you.
postcards that have
Yes.
it on the front as well.
There's 3 different designs for the front.
Yeah.
It's called the Local Real Estate Stats Series.
That don't take you 2 hours to do.
No, you click on the editor and it.
And
just,
how smart was
done.
Lisa? She open house with an address, and then here's the stats if you live in and around
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's beautiful.
It's a great postcard.
Great postcard.
Seconds to make it.
Seconds.
Actually, you're not making anything. You're just checking out. You're grabbing it and checking out.
Right.
It's all
Lisa,
been done.
it's time for us to check out.
Yeah.
Bye.
Grab and go.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.